I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show.
So now we got everything off, disc brake, disc, sorry, caliper, holder, yeah, that's everything. Now you can see here 4 bolts. I already sprayed them in because they're quite rusty. Yeah, it's an older car, so you can see those 4 bolts here. They're kind of rusty. Can't help that with an older car, and they're pretty inside and everything. Here's your rotor, so yeah, that shit happens. These get crusty too. I think I'll delete them because, well, they're falling apart already, literally, with just a touch of a little finger. So yeah, that's the next step. We have to pull this off and pull them out because the bolts can't get out because of the ABS ring here. Don't have to pull them completely off, but just a couple of centimeters, inches, just where you're from. So yeah, I'm going to work on that, and you will see in a second. As you can see, we pulled it forward. I left the nut on here so it doesn't pull off instantly, because if you do, please take the light, you fuck up your wheel bearing. Oh, sorry, you can't say fuck. Your wheel bearing will be worn out and dead, so then you need a new one. So we're gonna leave it like this. And now we have to crack these 4 bolts. And there, and on the other side. Well, switch to this side because of the light. Yeah, we made a little bit of a mistake. So yeah, those are wrong. And we'll build this one, both sides up actually, and go on from there and find the good ones one day. Not now. Everything back together here. Calipers are not on because they're gonna be painted, just like the disc road is gonna be cleaned. Yeah, I was looking for them behind the camera because I'm all alone as usual. Springs and stuff, we left them here for now. We go to the front, and I can take you to that walk. Well, here's the front. First thing we're gonna do is get the calipers off because we want to paint them. We clean them first, gonna paint them. They can dry. They need to dry for 6 hours. And then we can paint them again. And the disc rotors also, gonna clean them up and give them a little bit of paint. Nothing too special, but so it looks fresh and clean. We're gonna do the panhard bar, or whatever you want to call it. This one walks on top of it because we're going lower, and we need the one that goes under it. We got that, you saw that in the beginning of this video. So let's start that. I'm not gonna show you how I'm gonna get this out because I think it will be grinder or something. Like I said, it came out with the grinder. It's time to put the new one in. and then button everything back up. So, if I'm not mistaken, that one goes in without all the fuss and, well, maybe a little. Those are wrong. Garbage. No. As you can see here, it's in. I had to drop the subframe on the passenger side completely to get it through, because the VR5 that I have has a double exhaust. On a TDI, on a 1.4, everything else except the VR6 and the R32, of course, you can just slide it in with just a couple of screws loose. So yeah, there it is again. Literally 3 bolts and 2 minutes later, your whole rear suspension on one side is gone. Did the other one already as well? I'm quick. As you can see, I cleaned them up a little and painted them black, or undercoating actually, because we're gonna fill up that big hole. So I want to keep the rest clean so the water can get out, and we're not getting by the water and rusted through our rear axle. Don't forget to take the cap off, because you need those to put it back in the car. It's very easy. You have a small hole here where they go through. Mostly it's 17 mil and a 6 mil on the shock itself, and then you can untighten it and reverse it to apply it. It's not the correct word, but you know what I mean. Well, 5 minutes later, at the back you have everything in. Underside too. So that's lovely. Then we go to the front. I know we have to pick apart the old shock towers and springs for one little bolt. So got the bottom bolts out of the shock tower at the front. Well, as you can see, they're pretty ugly, and the nut is literally right there. So yeah, to be honest, swap them over, put some Loctite on it. I don't have lug nuts on this moment, so if it works, it ain't stupid. Yeah, easy, had them laying around. Do it. It will cost you a lot of time and effort if those break. This is the little bolt you're gonna need. It's on every strut on a Mark 4. You have to take it off your old, apparently, most of the time at least. Always be smart. Get a new one on the top of your strut. They're cheap and easy to fix when everything's open. If you have this, you're gonna make them come on, so like this. You put this one on top of it, and then your special bolt in there, and tighten it. So nice. Well, that's in. It's tightened. That one's back in. So I guess we're gonna do brakes and Panhard bar connection. I didn't do that because of the coilovers. So we have a little more adjustment in our complete suspension. So brakes on, at the back brakes on, and then time for wheels, which you guys haven't seen yet. So brakes and suspension are on all four sides. Now the only thing we have left to do is put these back in, somewhere here. Looks like it. So when those two are connected, we're done and we can fit some wheels. And to be honest, that looks a bit like this. There it is. Let's go to the other side. That's also done with a snap of a finger. As you can see, and I see that just now, it's barely touching, but it's hanging in the hoist. So when it's going down on its wheels, then it will lift up the axle, and hopefully there will be more space, because if not, all of this was for, well, just as you saw in the rear, for bloody nothing.